Oh, how much?
I currently have more dunks than him right now.
Is that true?
Yeah, but he don't save for rebound. He just goes out and he don't want to play defense.
We're going to get to that draft.
Pickett TV, he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers. So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya, see your picture. Now they want to grab their guns and come and get ya.
I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
I don't give a fuck about you or your weak crew. What you gonna do when Big Papa come for you?
There's literally channels dedicated to low basketball IQ. They just like to shred. I never knew. So somebody pointed me in that direction. I couldn't even watch 5 seconds of it, bro. I lost brain cells just being there. There's some real Bron Glazers that just like to hate on everybody not named LeBron. And, they're looking really silly right now because, you know, they like to talk trash about me for giving Austin Reeves his obvious due props. Another 30 pieces. So it's like they always got something to say, man. Get these clowns off of my TV screen. Listen, I will never go back on that channel, not even for 5 seconds.
You broke up with your man and ain't been with nobody else. You like,
this should be embarrassed. It's a joke. Lakers fans, they should be embarrassed about that. They say they are like one of the greatest franchises of the NBA. They should be embarrassed. You think Boston Celtics, Denver, the Thunder, the Bucks gonna let someone like Austin run the offense?
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Ozempic. Niggas keep running their mouth.
It's my turn!
You told me it was my turn!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, folks. It's my turn. It's my turn, folks.
It's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Ozempic.
New soundbite alert.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Ozempic.
Oh my God. Folks, it's not funny, but it's funny, folks. It's not funny, but it's funny. Folks, I told you guys, man. Dave McMenamin reported on this, folks. During yesterday's game, folks, the Clippers fans, folks, they were trolling Luka so hard. We did a show on it earlier, folks. It was insane. Clipper fans are insane, folks. This was Chat, this was the scene at the Clipper game last night, folks. You can't make this stuff up.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
You cannot make... Top line, it wasn't me, bro. I swear, bro. It wasn't me. It was the Clipper fans last night, folks. The Clipper fans are diabolical. They are diabolical, folks. They had Ozempic signs. They had Jenny Craig signs. I mean, you can't make this stuff. I haven't heard about Jenny Craig in so long, man. I forgot about Jenny Craig. And then they had Weight Watchers signs. Folks, that is diabolical. That's why Luka quit last night, man. Like, I think what happened, Luka saw these signs and he went to the car, folks, and he just drove home. The game was in LA. I think he just drove home, folks. I think he was just like, you know what? This is insane. And he just left. Because I didn't see him on the bench after he got quote-unquote injured, folks. I didn't see him on the bench. I really didn't. Shout out to CPA Joe with a $5 super chat.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He said, better chance they trade Aston, but keep your foot on his neck. Well, CPA Joe, I'm going to be honest, bro. I've seen enough, man. And I really want to discuss this tonight, folks, because obviously nobody else is going to discuss it, right? Because we all know why. You know, Luka's got the complexion for the protection, okay? So this is kind of like a serious conversation that I really want to have tonight, folks. But, you know, you guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the title of the show, man. It's time for the Lakers to admit that they messed up with this trade. It's time. I've seen enough. Folks. Now, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, okay? The Dallas Mavericks are coming. Now, when the season started, all the Luka fanboys were hitting me up. Oh, did you see the Mavericks record? Oh, do you still think the Mavericks won the trade? Right? Folks, I don't know if you guys have noticed. Mavericks fans are real quiet now. They're quiet, folks. They're not chanting Fire Nico anymore. Cooper Flagg's been balling. I told you guys, Cooper Flagg has way more upside than Luka. Way more upside than Luka. He's already a better defensive player. And this is his first year in the league. Cooper Flagg is 2 months into his professional career, and he's already better than Luka Doncic as a defender. I don't know if you guys saw the other night, Cooper Flagg had 42 against Utah. I think he set a record for most points by a guy that's like 18 or something like that. I think he passed LeBron or something crazy like that, folks. If you guys noticed that, right? Like the Mavericks fans that were complaining earlier in the season, you guys have noticed, right? It's quiet now. It's not as loud anymore as it once was. It's not as loud anymore. Right? We got Constellar. He says they fired Nico but kept all his players. Folks, I actually went and looked it up, folks. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys this, folks. This is actually pretty interesting. Let's go NBA and let's go standings. Let me show you guys this for a second, folks. Nobody's talking about this because it doesn't fit their narrative. But I want to show you guys this. Now, as you guys can see, the Dallas Mavericks, folks, they've won 11 games on the season, and they've lost 18 games. Now, if you slide over, right, you see to the right of your screen where it says 6-4. That's their record in their last 10 games, folks. The Mavericks are 6-4 in their last 10 games. Max Christie's one of the best shooters in the NBA this season. Cooper Flagg's development is coming along nicely. Anthony Davis, even though he's always dealing with something, is a force when he is on the court. And they're doing all of this, folks, without the services of Kyrie Irving. Now, if you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, folks, look at their record in the last 10 games. What's the Los Angeles Lakers record, folks, in the last 10 games? 6-4. So the Lakers and the Mavericks have the same record in the last 10 games. They're both 6-4, folks. Why is nobody discussing this? Why is nobody covering that? Why is nobody mentioning that? Why is nobody talking about that? Because it doesn't fit whatever narrative they're trying to push. See, they want us to believe, right, that the Lakers came up in this trade, and I've always told you guys from the get-go, the Lakers lost this trade. They lost the trade. And as you guys can see by the title of the show, I'm standing on this. This is the worst trade in Lakers history. This is worse than the Russell Westbrook trade. Now, how's it worse than the Russell Westbrook trade? Well, folks, when we traded for Russell Westbrook, we gave up Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell. All due respect to those guys are all role players. So we traded role players for a star. Some would even say at that time he was still a superstar in Russell Westbrook. Right? So we traded role players for a star or even a superstar in some people's minds. With Luka, the Luka trade is worse than that. How is it worse? We traded a champion, a dog, in Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. So we lost on that aspect already. We've already lost. As soon as the trade went through, the Lakers lost the trade. You lost the trade. Even when we traded for Anthony Davis, we won that trade too. Why? Because at that point in their careers, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, those guys were role players. They weren't stars or superstars at that point in their career. Even to this day, they're really not considered stars. Maybe you could say Brandon Ingram's a star, maybe. But Lonzo's not a star, and neither is Josh Hart. Those are role players. So even for the AD trade, we traded role players for a star. AD was a star in New Orleans. He was their franchise guy. He was a star. So even in the AD trade, we still came up. We traded role players, young role players, for a bona fide star. With the Luka Doncic trade, folks, we lost the trade from the get-go because we traded a champion for a non-champion. We traded away a two-way player for a one-way player. There's no way you can win this trade. There's no way. And that's not even including Max Christie. I'm not even including Max Christie. If we include Max Christie, it's done. There's no way you won this trade. Nico Harrison wins again. Nico Harrison he's the best GM in the game. Even though he doesn't have a job right now because he was scapegoated by the Dallas Mavericks, he's better than Sam Presti. It took Sam Presti 17 years to finally win a championship. Nico's been the GM in Dallas for a few years. Nico's the best GM in the game. He traded a one-way player for a two-way player plus Max Christie. The Mavericks won the trade. And guess what, folks? If they were fully healthy and we were fully healthy, they would beat us in a playoff series. They're beating us. If we play the Mavericks in the playoffs and they got Kyrie, Clay, Cooper Flagg, AD, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, PJ Washington, and Jason Kidd's their coach, they're beating us in the playoffs. They're beating us. They have a better roster than us. They have better players than we do. That's a fact. We gave them our better players. We gave them two of our starters. They gave us one of their starters. We lost this trade on every single front. But what's happened over the last 10 months since Luka's been here, Laker media and the media in general as a whole, they've tried to spin the narrative And they've made Nico Harrison the villain, and they've made Luka Doncic the victim. This is what they do. So the reason why I even titled the show the way that I did, the reason why I want to discuss this tonight is because, folks, it's time that we start to have these conversations. It's time. And it's time for us as LeBron fans. Let me just say LeBron fans.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
It's time for LeBron fans, ladies and gentlemen, to start speaking up and speaking out. Enough's enough. I've seen enough. LeBron has seen enough. I see LeBron's energy when he's playing with Luka. He's not happy. Now, once again, he can't say anything because he's on the team. So he's not going to go up on the podium and be like, man, I'm not really feeling this trade. I don't think we should have traded AD. He can't really say it. But all you have to do is really just look at LeBron as the games are going on. Just look at LeBron's energy. He's not happy with this situation. He's not. And it isn't because they want to turn the team over to Luka. That's not what this is about. LeBron isn't happy because Luka isn't that good. That's what this is about. I don't believe LeBron James would have an issue playing second fiddle to a player that deserves it. So, for example, AD's first year in Los Angeles, right? Who led the Lakers in scoring that year, folks? Shout out to Swagger Bron. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to Anubis, Young Light Skin, New Ways World, Hands of Stone. What's going on, man? We got a couple clowns in here. It's okay. I'll drop the link, man. Tiana Jones. I'll drop the link. What are you, a girl? Listen, I pray to God you're a girl. Because guess what? You hoes can get the smoke too. Yeah, the smoke over here is bisexual, sweetheart. It's whatever you want it to be. You acting like I'm going to take it easy on you because you got some titties? You can get this work too. So like I said, if you want that link, all you got to do is just tell me. I'll drop the link for you. You can get cooked too. I'm always open for business. You can get cooked too. Just let me know. I don't give a fuck about y'all hoes. You can get this work too. So like I said, folks, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Y'all do me a favor, drop a like on the video. When Anthony Davis came to the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James was the point guard, right? LeBron James led the league in assists that year. Anthony Davis led the team in scoring. So LeBron James, people want to make this argument, oh, LeBron is upset that Luka's here, or LeBron fans are mad that it's not his team anymore. They haven't been paying attention. LeBron's been taking a back seat for the last 5-6 years now. He took a back seat to Anthony Davis. He didn't lead the team in scoring AD's first year here. He took a back seat to AD. So that narrative won't work. The problem is that y'all want LeBron to take a back seat to Luka. And guess what, folks? Luka is not good. AD was. Luka's not. And all they want to do is talk about all these fake ass statistics that Luka Doncic is putting up. Luka Doncic is a professional stat padder. And I can prove it to you. He leads the entire NBA. Not the Lakers. He leads the entire NBA in turnovers. He leads the entire NBA in field goal attempts, meaning he shoots the most of any player in the NBA. So he leads in turnovers. He leads in field goal attempts. He leads in 3-point attempts, so he's shooting more threes than anybody. And folks, to top it all off, he leads the league in free throw attempts per game.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luka Doncic is the literal definition of a stat patter. And you guys aren't noticing it because you're too busy being fanboys and fangirls, but it's actually hurting our ball club. It's actually hurting our ball club. Now, I want to take you guys back to when Luka Doncic was on the Dallas Mavericks, okay? Now, when he was on the Dallas Mavericks, folks, Jason Kidd was getting fed up with Luka Doncic, all right? Now, I want to show you guys what Jason Kidd had to say about Luka. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me show you guys this. So, Jason Kidd, folks, he made some comments, right, regarding Luka's ball dominance, often highlighting it as a challenge for team offense and defense, which reportedly led to frustration behind the scenes. Now, we all know Rick Carlisle and Luka Doncic, they had issues as well. Rick Carlisle won a championship as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. He then leaves Dallas, goes to Indiana, and then he leads them to a finals run. And if Tyrese Halliburton, folks, doesn't tear his Achilles in Game 7, Rick Carlisle might have been a 2-time NBA champion as a head coach. Honestly, one of the more underrated coaches of the last 10 to 15 years, folks. It's been Rick Carlisle, Steve Kerr, Spo. Obviously, Popovich has been the greatest one, right? But Rick Carlisle, you can make the argument he's better than Doc Rivers, folks. Even he fell out with Luka Doncic. Even he was tired of coaching Luka Doncic, right? So this is what Jason Kidd used to say. So it says, Jason Kidd has suggested that the Mavericks offense under Luka was highly ISO dominant, requiring players to simply be in their spots to receive passes. Now, what have we been watching, folks? What have we been watching? Let me show you guys my Twitter from last night. Let me show you my Twitter feed from last night's game. These were some of my thoughts during last night's game. Let me show you guys this. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. This is 22 hours ago, folks, when the game was on. This is what I said on Twitter. Y'all be sure to add me on Twitter. If you come on my Twitter trolling, I'm going to block you. But y'all be sure to add me on Twitter. This is what I said 22 hours ago when the game was on. I said, I'm so tired of watching Luka Dookie bricking shots and spamming pick and rolls all day. What the F is JJ Redick doing? Coach that MF. Mad face. Right? Folks, that's all Luka does on offense. Shout out to F you mean. What's going on, man? That's all Luka does on offense, folks. Spam pick and roll all day long. That's his game. We're tired of it. Even JJ Redick, folks. I got a clip I want to show you guys. After we read this, I got a clip I want to show you guys. Be sure to stay tuned for that. It's going to get real interesting in a minute. So once again, Jason Kidd suggested that the Mavericks offense under Luka Dookie was highly ISO dominant, requiring players to simply be in their spots to receive passes. After Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers in February 2025, Jason Kidd noted the team could run a more movement-based, less Luka-centric offense where everybody will get more shots. Now, before you guys try to discredit Jason Kidd, let me go ahead and show you what Jason Kidd was all about. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. Let me show you guys what Jason Kidd was about.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Let me show you guys what Jason Kidd was all about, folks, because I know some of you guys are going to try to discredit Jason Kidd. So for a lot of you guys that don't know, Jason Kidd, folks, he was a point guard in the NBA. He's in the Hall of Fame, if you guys don't know, right? He's in the Hall of Fame. This is what Jason Kidd did throughout his career, folks. Hall of Fame, 10-time All-Star, 5-time assist champ, 2011 NBA champ, 6-time All-NBA, 94-95 All-Rookie team, Rookie of the Year in 1995, 9-time All-Defensive team, top 75 player, folks. That's Jason Kidd. So I think if anybody knows how to run the point guard position, I think it would be Jason Kidd, folks. Shout out to A-Hall with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
Okay, we got A-Hall, man. Shout out to Aaron Hall. You said our starting five should be DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Max Christie, and the point guard should be Smart or Aston, or trade Aston for a legit point guard. But Rob Pelinka is more assists than Aston. Listen, yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You're absolutely right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Jason Kidd's resume, right? I think if anybody's qualified to give Luka Doncic advice on how to be a point guard and how to run an offense, I think it's Jason Kidd. I think he's pretty qualified, folks, just looking by his resume, right? So if Jason Kidd, who's as accomplished as he is as a player, if he can't get through Luka Doncic, what makes you guys think JJ Redick will be able to? Can somebody answer me that, folks? If Jason Kidd couldn't get to him and couldn't get him to play the right way, what makes you think JJ Redick will be able to? So let's read this one more time. After Luka was traded to the Lakers in February 2025, Jason Kidd noted the team could run a more movement-based, less Luka-centric offense where everybody will get more shots. Defensive concerns. A recurring theme was Jason Kidd's public criticism of Luka's defensive effort and tendency to argue with referees while the play continued. Kidd once stated, quote, "It's not just protecting Luka, he's got to participate. He's got to play defense. There's no secret." What have we been saying about Luka ever since he's been on the Lakers? He's complaining to the referees too much. He's foul baiting. When he doesn't get a call, he cries, he whines, and he doesn't get back on defense. So pretty much all of the things that Dallas had issues with, now the Lakers are dealing with. Off-ball movement. Reports suggested Kidd and others in the organization were frustrated that Luka Doncic did not move much when he didn't have the ball, taking possessions off, which hindered a more fluid offensive style. Folks, this is what we've been saying about Luka Doncic this entire time. Without the ball, he's useless.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Okay, shout out to DM Cuts with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says Luka Doncic is the reason why Dorian Finney-Smith left the Lakers and went to the Rockets. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Let's continue on, folks. Shout out to DM Cuts. Behind the scenes friction. While Kidd often publicly defended Luka from personal attacks, reports emerged after the trade that the level of frustration with Luka's conditioning and usage rate was high for both Jason Kidd and GM Nico Harrison. Folks, all that happened in this whole ordeal was essentially Nico Harrison and the Mavericks dumped their problem onto us. Now we have to deal with all the BS that comes with Fluka, and at the end of the day, we're still not going to win. I could understand, right, if we had to deal with all this BS, but we were actually going to win. We were actually going to compete. We were actually going to be competitive. Then I'd be like, okay, whatever, it is what it is, right? Folks, we're not even going to be able to compete with Luka Doncic. We're not even going to be able to compete with him. We're not going to be a competitive team. Y'all talking about trading? You go to Lakers Nation, folks. They're talking about trading for Keon Ellis. They're talking about trading for Keon Ellis, folks. Now let me ask you guys a question. What the hell is Keon Ellis going to come over here and do? What is he going to do, folks? What the Lakers need to do is they need to correct their mistake quick and swiftly. Please, do not waste our time, right? Don't waste our time with this nonsense, man. You guys made a mistake. We all can see that. Y'all made a mistake by trading for Luka Doncic. Okay, cool. You made a mistake. Don't compound the mistake by keeping this dude longer than what you need to. Get off of him now. He's already been traded twice. Trade him now. Because if you keep him, the only thing that's going to happen, folks, is the situation is going to get worse. It's not going to improve. This situation with Luka Doncic is not going to improve. And what you guys don't want to have conversations about is the truth. The truth is Luka Doncic has been exposed. And the only way you can overcome being exposed, folks, is if you improve as a player. He's not improving. This is worse than Russell Westbrook. It's worse. And y'all don't want to acknowledge it. It's worse. Y'all were complaining about Russ, saying Russ is making too much money and for the production and blah, blah, blah. So is Luka. Y'all talking about LeBron ain't worth $52 million. Luka's not worth all this. At least when LeBron was 26, you were going to go to the finals. At least it was going to be exciting. It was going to be must-see television. His fat ass hasn't dunked since the Charlotte game. He doesn't even dunk. There's nothing about his game that's even exciting to watch. He doesn't even dunk the basketball. He doesn't play above the rim. He doesn't dunk the basketball. All we're watching are Timu step backs from Luka. That's it. We're watching a nastier version of James Harden in Houston back in 2018. That's all it is. He's a Timu James Harden. His step backs aren't even as good as James Harden's step backs, folks. Prime James Harden was killing him with the step back threes, with the handle. breaking them down off the dribble, getting to the lane. He was killing the game. It was must-see TV. I remember, you guys remember that one game when James Harden dropped Wesley Johnson? You guys remember that one game when he hit Wesley Johnson? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the clip. Let me see if I can go on Twitter and find the clip. Who remembers this, folks? James Harden. What's his name? Wesley Johnson? Folks, does anybody remember this clip? From 2018? Does anybody remember this, folks? James Harden 2018, when he dropped Wesley Johnson. Look at the handle, folks. Step back. Put him on his ass. Drains the three. Everybody was like, damn. This was James Harden's MVP year, folks. This was must-see TV. This isn't even must-see TV. What are we watching?
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Okay, shout out to the big dog with the $3 super chat.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says Luka's ass for real. He's getting exposed. The only way you can overcome being exposed is by improving. And he's not getting better. So why is Rob Pelinka and the Lakers organization wasting our time? That's all they want to do is waste our time. We don't want to see 10 more years of this trash. He's not even going to make it 10 years. It's been 10 months and we're already tired. We're already tired of him. It's 10 months. You think we're going to wait 10 years? Nigga, I'm out. I'm out. Now let's get to JJ Redick, folks. Because like I told you, you guys just saw what we said about Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was tired of him. He wanted him gone. Now let me show you guys this clip I came across. This is actually fascinating, folks. I need everybody to take a quick second and drop a like on the video. This is actually fascinating what I'm about to show you guys. Right? So this was back in, this was last season. Okay. I want to show you guys this. Y'all do me a favor. Let's get these likes up, folks. Now, remember what I've been telling you guys, right? I'm watching these games every day. Every time the Lakers play, I'm watching intently. And what I'm noticing, folks, is we're not running any plays. We're not running an offense at all. I told you guys, it's just heavy pick and roll all day with Luka on the floor, right? That's the offense. Heavy pick and roll. Sometimes they'll mix it up and they'll put LeBron as the screener and LeBron will get involved in the action, but it's basically ISO shot with Luka or pick and roll shot with Luka. There's no plays being ran. So this play, I'm rolling it now. This play is from before we had Luka. This is with Anthony Davis. Now look at this play, folks. Look at this play that we ran for Dalton Connect. Just watch the play, folks. This is when JJ Redick could actually run plays, when he could actually coach. Look at this, folks. Remember, we were running plays for our shooters, folks, before Luka Dookie came here and started ball hogging. The ball used to move. Players used to get involved. Now Luka Dookie's here, and all we're watching is one guy stat pad all game. That's all we're watching. Look at this play, folks. Let me show you guys this play. This is another play. before Luka Doncic came to our team and ruined it. This is another play. Look at this play. Watch Dalton connect on this play. Watch Dalton connect, folks. Look at this. I'm going to let it run again. Just watch Dalton connect this entire play. This is what an offense should look like. Ball movement, passing the ball, getting people involved, making people feel like they're contributing to the success of the team. Not one guy dribbling the air out of the basketball and jacking up a bad shot. This is what the Lakers used to look like before we traded for Luka Doncic. Y'all ruined this team. Y'all ruined it. Exactly, Chairman Mo. Wasting Dalton Connect's talent. Exactly. Shout out to King J. He says Dalton is so much better than they are. Dalton can actually dunk. Dalton actually has some hops. Dalton is actually athletic. He's way better than Aston. He's got way more upside than Aston. He just doesn't get the reps. He just doesn't get the reps. We got New Ways World. You said 15 of 57 from 3 in December of 25. 26% shooting. Aston Reeves, last 6 games, 3-point only. 17 of 44, 38.6 from 3. 7 attempts per game. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Harrison's a genius, man. We got CM. He says Luka's done. He's done. So that's what I'm saying, CM. At this point, why are we continuing to not speak about it? This is what they want us to do. They want us to sit up here and have a conversation about Keon Ellis for the next 3 months. They want us to sit up here and talk about Herb Jones and Keon Ellis and all these BS trades that when the guys get here anyway, they ain't going to play. JJ going to bench them. They're going to be in the doghouse. But this is what they want us to talk about for the next 3 months. When in reality, we need to be talking about getting him and Aston off of this damn team. That's the only conversation I want to have at this point. Because that's the only conversation that's going to make us better. There's no trade you're going to make that's going to make this team be a title contender. There's no trade. Because you're not solving the root of your problem, which is Luka Doncic and Aston. The mayonnaise media, they want us to build our team around these frauds when we need to trade their asses. They think about why do you think they hate me? Why do you think they don't like me? Because I'm always on the complete opposite end of the spectrum from where they're at. They're talking about we need to build around Luka and Reeves. I'm saying we need to trade them. They need to go. We got Sean. He says Luka for Giannis straight up. That's what the Lakers need to do. Because Luka and Reeves, they don't have what it takes to be champions. They don't have what it takes. And the fact that y'all want to build the team around them, like I said, I would have less of a problem with Luka if y'all made him like the second or third option. But if you're telling me you want to make him the first option, this is never going to work. He's not a first option. He's not. LeBron should be getting the most shots. Because why? LeBron is more efficient than him. LeBron is better than him. He's hurting us. And nobody wants to talk about it. The game where he quit against the Clippers, the last game, where he quit. He was 4 for 13 at halftime. He was on pace to go 8 for 26. You're killing us. You're no different from Russell Westbrook. You're killing us. He made 1 3. He was on pace to go 2 for 12 from 3. He was 1 for 6 at halftime. He's killing us. And y'all talking about y'all want him to be the first option? Come on, man. Y'all are not serious, bro. Y'all are not serious. This is not a serious organization. It's just not. Shout out to Chairman Mo with the $5 super chat.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He said the Lakers can't or won't coach, scout, and build rosters properly. They've been addicted to star chasing, quick fixes since the time of Jerry West. I agree. I agree with you 1,000%. Shout out to Quabina with the 10 gifted membership. Shout out to Quabina.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
Appreciate you, Quabina. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pathetic. It's pathetic what the Lakers are subjecting us to. This brand of basketball, it's horrible to watch. It's horrible to watch. Horrible. As a fan, it's not even entertaining. As a fan of the sport. Shout out to Mike298 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you.
LeBron fans.
You said very good analysis, Reggie. Remember LeBron saying to somebody, swing, swing, MF, mad face, keep the ball moving. Exactly. LeBron has, I told you guys, I watched More Than a Game about a week or two ago, which is LeBron's documentary about his high school team. Folks, LeBron's been carrying bums since he was a child. He's been lifting up mediocre players since he was a child. LeBron knows how to win with bums. He knows how to do it. He knows how to get people involved. It's a team game. Luka is a selfish player. It's all about him. How can you win like that? Y'all keep telling me he's like LeBron. He's nothing like LeBron. Nothing like LeBron. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Pelinka is a bozo. Okay? He's a bozo. All he does is sign rejects. Luka Doncic is a Dallas Mavericks reject. They didn't want him for a reason. This is the part that I don't understand why Laker fans they don't want to talk about this. You guys do realize, Laker fans, the only reason you got Luka is because the Mavericks didn't want him. If he was as great as y'all claim he was, why did the Mavericks give up on him? This is what they don't want to talk about. They gave up on him for a reason. He's on your team for a reason. And what y'all want to do is y'all want to sweep all of his flaws under the rug and you never want to talk about it. And it's not going to, how can we grow? How can we get better if y'all don't want to address the elephant in the room? How can we grow? This is why the Lakers going to lose, because all y'all want to do is just try to make these ancillary trades, right? Oh, we need to go get Keon Ellis. Oh, let's go get Herb Jones. What is that going to do? What is that going to do? What do you think Keon Ellis is going to come over here and do? So it's going to be Keon Ellis that's going to make us a title contender. You think Herb Jones is going to come to the team and we just all of a sudden going to win a championship? You're not addressing the real root of your issue. That's Luka Doncic.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
LeBron fans.
Okay, shout out to Rojax1 with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
You said big fan, Reg. Appreciate you, man. You said you're right. Nico was scapegoated in this trade. Brendan Haywood backs up everything you are saying. Name of the short is Inside the Luka Doncic Rift. Brendan Haywood reveals. Okay, let me see. Inside the Luka Doncic Rift. Brendan Haywood reveals. Let's see. Okay, let's take a listen.
Nico didn't move Luka without a lot of people in the Dallas organization either thinking that was a good move or they wanted him moved himself. The year before that, I went and I called a game in Dallas. I've never seen an organization have a generational player that disliked him that much. Everybody I talked to, they didn't speak highly of Luka. I talked to people from the support staff to the coaching staff, the front, like everybody around. It was just, yeah. I'll never forget. I was talking to somebody. I said, "Man, y'all might have the MVP this year." And the response was one that I never thought I would get. They said, "Gosh, I hope not." I said, "What?"
Wow.
They said, "We can't get him to listen to anything we say now. If he gets the MVP, no telling what he'll do." Whether it was the work ethic, whether it was showing up out of shape, whether it was how certain people were talked to, there were a lot of people in that organization that didn't agree with how he went about his day-to-day business. And so when Nico made that trade, there were a lot of people that actually liked it. Nico.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Like, Luka, look. You're just standing there. Look, watch this again, Luka. He just went right by. Luka, what are you doing?
I'll say there was some effort on that one.
Fouling. Luka, what are you doing? Get back into play, Luka. Luka. You would hate me. Luka, come on, bro.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
Folks, that was pretty interesting, man. Shout out to Rojax1, man. I never heard that clip before. Appreciate that. He's absolutely right, folks. You guys saw within the organization, he just wasn't well liked. And once again, I know LeBron. I've been watching LeBron for 20 years, 20 plus years. I know LeBron isn't happy playing with him. Now, once again, he's not going to say anything. He's gonna, give you the politically correct answers and all that. But I know LeBron is not happy with this, man. Didn't they go to a Backstreet Boys concert over the summer? LeBron wasn't there. When Luka signed his extension, LeBron wasn't there. He doesn't like Luka like that. Now, once again, he's not going to say it publicly. He's gonna say all the right things publicly. But he doesn't like playing with this guy. And who would? Who would like playing with him? He just plays stupid basketball, bro. That's the reality. So like I said, I don't want to tune into none of these Laker BS podcasts and they're talking about trading for Keon Ellis. Like, bro, stop it. Keon Ellis ain't changing our life for the Lakers. Herb Jones can't save Luka. They trying to build the team like the Mavericks did. Man, stop. Go ahead. Try to build the team like the Mavericks. You're still going to get clapped. The Mavericks got clapped in 5 games. So go ahead. That's their genius strategy, chat. Let's build our team like the Mavericks that got clapped with Luka. Come on, man. Yeah, let's build our team like the team that Luka got clapped with in the finals. You people are not serious, man. You are not serious. It's time we get serious, folks. Start having real conversations. CM, what do you got, man?
Yeah, the dude, he's pretty much done in my eyes. Like I want to see real basketball again. Like I was saying in the chat, he's messing up our young players' development. Like Dalton, like Rui, like Theo. Like it seems like we're in some type of team turmoil. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose our next couple games either.
Did you see the clip that I showed of Dalton and the plays that we were running for Dalton?
Man, damn near brought a tear to my eye.
You said it damn near brought a tear to your eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, then we wonder why Dalton can't get a rhythm.
Yeah. I mean, even when Luka's off the floor, though, I still don't really see plays being ran. So it's like, has JJ been handicapped by Luka too? Like, it's like he's hurting everybody from the coaching.
Yeah. You know he has.
He's just a virus, man.
I mean, like I told you, you know who my nephew is. Like the first NBA game I ever went to was Phoenix versus Dallas. I drove like a couple hours away to Dallas, and I saw Luka play, and he was a lot more in shape. Like he actually could have been something like this. He just gave up on the game, dude. It seemed like
because he got that money, and they quit.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan used to he would talk about this. He would say how in the NBA now they pay guys off of potential. They don't pay you off of what you've done. They pay you off of what they think you're gonna do. And when you do that, and Mike made a very good point. He's like, when you do that, now the hunger gets taken away because these guys are getting fat. It's like with Ben Simmons. You paid a guy $170 million contract before he even has a jump shot. Why would he go develop a jump shot? It don't make sense.
Yeah, Luka is like you can tell he can't even run the floor. I think he really be arguing with the refs because he be tired. He don't want to play D.
Exactly.
And then last night I can't defend last night because like I always say I'm a basketball savant. Like how are you quitting because you ain't getting your calls? I've never seen that before. You shouldn't you was better off not suiting up. If you're gonna quit at halftime, like you said, he was probably at the bar drinking by the third quarter.
Exactly. Give me 1 second, CM. We got Chairman Mo with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
You said Nico is the Lee Harvey Oswald of the NBA. He's just a patsy with regards to the scams being run. Miriam Adelson and Adam Silver. Y'all know what I mean. We got Ty on the line. Shout out to Chairman Mo. We got Ty on the line. Ty, what's going on, man?
Man, Reggie, bro, it's terrible, man. We're trying to build a team around a player that takes the team out of the basketball game. It's just not going to work, Reggie. And every game, we see more and more and more of why he got traded. Superstars don't get traded. We've never really seen a superstar get traded like Luka. He's having the worst efficient-wise scoring season of a superstar ever. It's just not going to work. We can't build a team around this. There is no team right now, Reggie. And it's frustrating watching every game, seeing him do the same things, and it doesn't work. It works against bad teams or when he's just making shots. But if he can't make a shot, he's out the game. He's done. So we're just not going to win, Reggie. It's impossible.
It is, bro. We got this clown, Kwame. All right, what do you got, clown?
Yeah, most of you guys are really stupid, okay? You're really dumb, okay? You talking about like some guys who are actually producing for a team and who's winning, okay? And you talking bad about them, okay? Why don't we talk bad about people who ain't producing, okay? And talk
Luka
good
Doncic.
about people who are producing.
That's the thing.
Okay.
You're not listening. Other people can't produce when they're playing with a stat padding ball hog.
Stat padding ball hog. Okay.
Reg, let me
Wow. Okay.
something you haven't
The
you haven't talked about yet. His turnovers.
The Lakers. Hold on a second. The Lakers are 19, and whatever they are. Okay. They lost that game last night because Luka got hurt for some reason. Okay. I don't know why he got hurt. Whatever. Okay.
The way,
yeah, you're probably right.
The way he was playing, we were going to lose with him on the floor. He was
No,
on
I
pace.
disagree with that.
You
I
disagree, but
with that.
he was on pace to go 8
Yeah.
for 26. He was 4 for 13 at halftime.
1 and 6 from 3.
It wasn't a good game for him. Yeah, understand. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
LeBron, okay,
yeah.
you just LeBron got 36 points and we still lost. So what does that tell you?
Are we talking about LeBron right now? Can you stick to the topic, fanboy?
I'm saying, like, what does that tell you?
Okay, he wants to talk
That
about
the team
LeBron.
was-
Anubis,
See, the team-
Anubis, do you have anything on the topic?
I understand. What does that tell you?
No, shut up, dude. Be quiet. Anubis, go ahead, bro.
I think he's just a troll, Razor. He's just a troll.
Yeah, he's a clown.
He's a troll. It doesn't make sense.
Anubis, you there, bro?
Casual. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. What's your thoughts on the topic, bro?
Got to get rid of Luka, man. Luka's the problem. And now Luka can go back to drinking beer and eating hamburgers because that's what he really wants to do. He's going to come back fatter, slower, and then he's just a problem. He's doing the same thing on Dallas. People don't get that. That's why they got rid of him. Fake an injury so I can go back to eating hamburgers and drinking beer. That's really what he want to do. You don't want to play basketball.
We got Top Fly High. What's going on, man?
Nah, so the guy Kwame, that was the guy Kwame still on there?
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, nah, I just want to just ask him. You know, you keep looking at the offensive side of the ball, but he's terrible on defense. It's not. I
He
mean,
had 5 steals. He averages like 1 to 2 steals a game. Okay, so I look at it like this. Okay,
He's trash.
So I ain't saying he great at defense. I ain't saying he great, but he do try. He do try.
Hey,
Okay,
Kwame, can I
and he
ask-
does.
No, he
Kwame,
don't. No, he don't. That's a lie. No, he don't.
Kwame, do you think Luka Doncic is a above average or at least average defender? Do you think Luka Doncic is at least an average defender? Do you think so?
I think he's okay.
So is that average? Do you think he's average, above average? What would you say defensively he's at?
He's average.
Hey Kwame, let me
If
ask
you
you this.
think Luka Doncic is an
Hey
average
Kwame,
defender in the NBA,
let me
Yeah,
ask you
because he
this.
averages like 1 to 2 steals a game. So
Let me ask you this
that's showing
question
me
right here.
something.
Let
this
me
is the
ask you this
problem.
question right here, Kwame. Let me ask you this question right here. If
Okay.
you were going to build around Austin Reeves and Luka, what would you say that they would need to improve in order to build a team around them?
They need way more rebounders. They need
No,
rebounders
I
and
mean
guys
as
who are smart.
no. Them as players.
Mm.
If you were going to build a team around those two, what would you say that they as players would need to improve in? If they were going to be your franchise players, what would be their weakest what would they need to improve in order for you to do that?
You talking about Luka? You saying like Luka's not like doing something?
Luka and Austin. If you're going to build a team around them, what would they need
Mm.
to improve to you as if you the GM? What would you get on them about improving in?
Well, Austin is not a superstar, okay, but Luka
No,
is okay. So
but
I'm
why
talking
is
about
it
Luka.
so hard? Well, I'm just trying to figure out why is it so hard for you to say that they would need to improve on their defense?
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah. They definitely have to improve their defense, bro. I'm telling you that. Yes, that is
It's
true.
like y'all
But I'm
just
telling you, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, say we trade Luka and keep LeBron. You think this is going to help? I don't think that makes sense, bro.
Bro, do you realize for
But
like the average in the NBA, bro, is know how many players average 1 steal per game? If you said Luka averaged 1 steal per game and that makes him good on defense and it makes him average on defense to you, bro, then that means 90% of the league is average, bro. You know, it's tons of point guards and tons of players average 1 steal a game, and we don't call them average defensive players. Like you just put that completely out your ass.
No, that's not true because steals are very hard to get. Okay, like they
Kwame,
rarely happen. Okay, that's why
hold on,
people don't
Kwame.
average
You
like
No,
literally
no, it's
5
reading
not.
it.
steals.
You
No,
literally reading
no,
stats.
Who
no.
averages 5 steals? Who
But
averaged 5
Kwame,
steals?
here's
You are the definition of the casual on the chart, bro.
Who
Kwame. Let me
Bro,
averages
ask you
5
a
steals
steals?
are
question.
not hard to
Who
Hold on,
get.
averages
hold on,
5
bro.
steals?
Steals are
Whoever
not hard.
averaged 5 steals, 2 steals is high. Okay, so
But
steals are
Kwame,
very shows that you
but
play defense.
Kwame,
That's what.
We have a problem with what you're saying because last year in the playoffs, who led blow-bys in the playoffs? Only in one round alone, he still led in the playoffs blow-bys. Luka Doncic. You can't be an average defender averaging the most blow-bys in the playoffs, and he only played one round. That's impossible. What you're saying is impossible. This is the problem that we have with fans. See, you guys look at Luka's numbers. You're
Yeah,
not
but he's
looking at the
averaging
game.
35
Hold on,
points.
hold
See,
on.
you not
Again,
looking at the
you're
other side of the
again,
ball.
hold on.
You thinking like,
Listen, but listen, Kwame. You're focusing on the fact that he has good numbers. How is he getting the numbers? How is he getting the steals? Are you not looking at the game? Some of his steals are just off bad passes, so he gets the ball.
Right.
That doesn't mean he's a
Yeah.
good
okay, that's
defender.
fine. Okay, that's fine. I understand what you're saying.
And,
Yeah,
and,
you're
and,
right
and
with
let's
that.
talk about the offense. Let's talk about the offense. Luka Doncic, when he has under 10 free throws, is not going to average the same amount of points as he would with it. It's a fact. We know this. We've seen it. So if he can't average the same,
Okay,
what are we talking
understand that.
about?
But see, but he's earning those free throws. He's earning them. You see, and this is the thing you
He
guys
has
not
been.
understanding.
No,
See, here's the
He's
thing.
earning them.
He's
no,
He's
once again
earning
tried
these
to
free
flip
throws.
flop the
no.
conversation back to offense. This is what these casuals do. They only want to talk about stats, and since they don't really
Casual.
have
I ain't
much
no fucking
defensive stats
casual,
to
nigga.
talk
Don't be
about,
calling me no
they
fucking
only they
casual,
only
bro.
want they only want to
Uh-oh.
Oh
take
yeah,
things
you're
to
a
talk
casual,
about the
bro. You're a
offense.
casual, bro.
Definitely
You
casual.
I
are a
ain't no
Hey,
fucking
casual.
hey,
casual, nigga.
You're definitely a
I ain't no
casual.
fucking
hey,
You're
casual.
a
Hey,
casual,
hey,
hey,
bro.
hey,
listen,
Kwame,
You
Kwame,
are a
Kwame,
casual.
Kwame, Kwame, Kwame. Respect the show, dude. Don't crash
yeah,
out.
right,
Respect the
Kwame.
show.
Kwame,
I ain't
did you hear
crashing out. I
any?
just don't call me
But
something on my name. Don't be doing it.
but did you
Respect
hear?
the show,
Have you
please.
have you heard? Did you listen to any of the stuff that Reggie played from the segment that he got from one of the members, and then the thing from Jason Kidd or what Jason Kidd was saying about Luca's game, the organization? It's not just us.
Okay,
You
but yeah,
you
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But Luca, okay, has done the work. He lost some weight. He is playing way better than he did last year. And you guys still hating on this nigga. I don't get it.
no,
I don't get it.
no, it's getting
I
No,
worse.
don't
hold
get it.
on. Can I ask? Can I ask? I gotta ask him something, man. I gotta ask him something. Just one question. So you're saying Luca will do a better job of leading this Lakers team than LeBron? Yes or no?
You gotta say that again, please.
So you're saying Luca would be better at leading this Lakers team than LeBron? So you'd rather see Luca be in charge,
No, I'm
running the
just saying
show,
like LeBron
rather
is
than LeBron?
41. If LeBron was like 30 years old, yeah, I'm on. Yeah, LeBron. Fuck Luca. Yeah, we're going LeBron.
But
But
he's
he's
not 30
done.
though. He's
LeBron is
40.
done. LeBron is done. Okay, he's about to be
He
out.
just had
Okay.
36, bro. He's not
So answer
done.
the
Like
question, yes or
LeBron can
no.
still.
Was your answer yes? Is
Well,
your
So
answer
what?
well,
yes?
the answer is this. Okay, if LeBron was like 30,
But
yeah, I will
Bron
He's
is
be
not.
not
He's
all
30. Can we
on
talk
he's
about
LeBron's
he's
right
train.
now?
41.
But
He's 41.
Luca
He's
is
41.
is younger.
I only said this because you said they still lost with LeBron. Like half the team's injured, bro. So that was a
Have
bad
to.
take.
This is the only thing that makes any damn sense. Okay, LeBron is not going to play till he's 50 years old, bro. Not going to happen.
Correct. So my question is this: Do you think that Luka? Do you think Luka Doncic? Do you think Luka Doncic is going to lead our team efficiently to a winning roster and make it past the first round? Do you believe that?
It's possible with the right
I,
team around.
do you believe it though? Do you believe it? That's what I'm asking you. Do you believe
Do I
that?
believe it?
Do you
I don't
believe
believe
that Luka
anything,
is going
really.
to lead
To
our
tell you
team?
the truth.
So if you don't even believe in
I
it,
don't
what are
believe
we
anything.
talking about? I believe
I
that
don't really believe
LeBron
in anything.
James.
I'll see.
I believe that
I
the
believe it when I
LeBron.
see it.
Uh-huh.
That's how
So what do you see?
I
Do
believe
you
it
see
when I
a
see it.
winner? Do you see a winner?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying this is our best shot. It's him.
So you
That's
see
our best
Luca as
shot.
a
That's
winner.
what
You
I'm
see
saying.
Luca as a winner. But you're not answering the
I'm saying
question.
it's
Do you see
our best shot,
Luca?
bro.
So you believe Luca's going to
He's our
lead
You
us
best
said
to the
shot.
this is our.
playoffs?
All right, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
I don't
I'm
know.
tired. I'm
I don't
done,
know.
bro.
I'll
I
see it
can't keep listening.
when I see it.
I can't keep doing this,
I'm
bro.
done.
Listen, at
I'm
the
done.
end of the day, dude, like Luke, we're not winning with Luca, bro. Because and the reason we're not
Maybe
going to
that
win.
may be the truth. That may be true. That may be true. But I'm telling you right now,
I'm not done,
LeBron.
dude. I'm not done, bro. The reason we're
Hold on,
not
listen
going
to what
to.
I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So once like I was saying, the reason we're not going to win with Luka, it's not going to be because of Keon Ellis. It's not going to be because of Herb Jones or LeBron or whoever else. It's going to be because of Luka and Reeves. They're the biggest liabilities on the team. So what y'all want to do is y'all want to put Band-Aids over the real issues of the team.
Okay.
And it's not going to work. You have to get rid of them. Keon Ellis
Okay,
can't save Luka. Keon Ellis can't save Luka from getting cooked.
I don't care about no Keon Ellis. That ain't gonna. Yeah, you're right.
Keon Ellis is not going to save Luka from getting cooked. Herb Jones is not going to save Austin Reeves from getting cooked.
Facts.
So it don't matter who. Like I said, Ty, they on Lakers Nation now. They finna talk about fake trades for the next five months until the trade deadline's over.
They've been talking about it for months.
Right.
They talk about it for months, and these don't matter. They don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter who you trade for, because at the end of the day, when we get to the playoffs, Herb Jones got to guard his man. He can't guard his man and Luka, man. He can't guard his man and Austin Reeves, man. They can only guard one man at a time.
But they never talk about it, Reggie. They always go to the offense.
At the end of the day, hold on, Ty. At the end of the day, Luke and Reeves are going to be the ones to get exposed. Give me 1 second, fellas. We got JJ. Shout out to JJ with the $5 super chat.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says, bang it on dude. He said he lost weight, so that means he did the work. Luka's still leading the league in blow-bys while leading the league in turnovers. I mean, I don't really take this dude seriously, JJ. I'm about to bang it on him, though. You right about that. I'm about to bang it on his ass.
You wrong about Luka. Luka is a great player, bro. And you just need to recognize that, bro. He's averaging 35 points a game, man.
Oh my gosh, you go back to the points.
Head up, chin up. Fuck that.
Need to be traded.
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop de do. We go to prison. Nigga. If we beat these folks, whoop de do. We beat them.
And the dude's 26, bro. You imagine when he's 30?
Hey, he's gonna be worse.
You can imagine when he's 30.
Yeah, we can't imagine. Worse. It's gonna be terrible.
He's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be terrible when he gets to 30.
So wrong. You guys are so wrong.
Okay, hold on.
No,
What about Luka is
so
great?
wrong.
What about Luka is great? And don't tell me he's averaging 30. What does Luka Doncic do to you that's great? Not good, not average, great.
His mentality. He takes shots. He takes shots.
His mentality.
His mentality. Just like he has a Michael Jordan mentality. He has a Michael Jordan mentality.
Yo, you're a comedian, bro.
He has a Michael Jordan mentality.
He's a comedian.
He takes shots.
Michael
Jordan. It's not easy to take shots, man. Like Wemby, if he had that same kind of mentality, he would be insane.
He said his
He's a comedian. You're a comedian, bro.
No, this is a true Laker fan. This is how Lakers speak, bro.
That's comical, bro.
Ty Axis,
the worst mentality in the NBA.
What does he do that's elite?
His mentality.
He trolling. Yeah, he's a troll.
You gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling, bro. Either that or he's a comedian. He's one or the other, bro.
Oh my God, that was actually hilarious. Hold on, give me 1 second, fellas. We got Chairman Mo with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
Bro, I needed that laugh, bro. That was hilarious, bro. Shout out to Chairman Mo. He says Luka and Aston are too flawed. We have already seen them at their best, getting clapped in the first round. One and done. The new Lakers owner need to move on, fire everyone, and rebuild the team properly. Exactly. Ty, that was hilarious, bro.
Man, this is what they do, bro. This is what they do, man.
Yeah, he said.
Okay, so you guys want to talk and joke around a lot. Okay, I understand.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You'd say his mentality, but he's never
Mm,
won. So his mentality can't be that great. When he went to the finals, he had a championship
mm,
team perfectly built for him, and he couldn't do
mm.
it. So this mentality you're telling me
Kyrie
he has,
Irving was the fault.
who was that fault?
Bro, do you
Kyrie
realize,
Irving was the fault
bro, Kyrie Irving averaged
because
28
Kyrie
points in the first
Irving?
round of the
he was
playoffs,
cursed
bro.
with that team. He's cursed. That's what. That's why.
Kyrie
Okay.
Irving is the
You
problem, not the
crazy.
best player.
That's
The
the
best
reason
player
why
on the
that
Wow.
team
didn't
wasn't
happen.
at fault.
Huh?
Kyrie Irving, bro.
Kyrie Irving
Why didn't he?
sucked in that
Why
series,
didn't he
man.
get traded?
Especially in Boston. He sucked. He sucked. He did.
Oh my
They
lord.
both got locked up. So it is what it is. Luka got locked up too in the
Yeah,
finals. It wasn't
but
just Kyrie
especially
Irving.
him because you know why? Because he played for that team before. See, like if
But why
that
didn't
didn't
he get
happen,
traded?
Ty. He Euro stepped that question. Shout out to Mr. Player Made. He Euro stepped that question. Now I'm gonna give you a second to think about it real quick, Kwame. We got Victor on here. Victor, what do you got on the topic, man?
What's up, guys? So, basically, I think Luka Doncic, yeah, he's the main problem for the Lakers, and also Austin Reeves too. I think they gotta go and get traded, and I think this team be a
that
lot
doesn't
better
make any
without.
sense.
So
That
that's
doesn't make
my
any
thought
Let him
about
sense.
the
go, Kwame.
topic.
Now
It doesn't
Hey,
Kwame,
make any
let
sense
him
to
Kwame,
trade
can I?
talk.
Luka. Okay.
I'm gonna ask the
Now
question that
Reeves
Ty.
maybe.
Kwame, I'm gonna ask the question that
Mm,
Ty asked you. What does
mm.
Luka do like great on the court?
Score and pass and rebound.
What?
Bro, he's only
He
mentioning that
averages
because
35
that's
points,
those stats,
nine
bro.
assists, and 9 rebounds, bro. That is
How
awesome
many
numbers, bro.
turnovers? Can you tell me how many
Huh?
turnovers he averages a
He
game?
shoots 30 times. He shoots 30 times, bro.
Okay.
30
He
times.
shoots 30 times.
That's crazy.
30 times. Okay.
That's
Well, he
Do
insane.
you
doesn't shoot
know?
30 times.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
look at his
what
field
was
Hey,
he
goal
can I
averaging
ask you a
last
percentage.
time
question?
he
Do
His
you know
field
what
goal
played?
his
What was he
assist
percentage
like?
ratio
is
8
above
is?
for
45 percent.
28?
Okay.
What was he like? 8 for
Ah,
Huh? I'm
28?
sorry.
The
Go ahead.
last game before. What was he? He was like what about like 8 for 28 the last game before. Is
about
the
8
Well,
for
the
is
last
the
25,
game he
number?
something
got
like that.
injured, so it was like it's a fucked up game. So I don't know.
Well, I know he
That's a
took
fucked up
8.
game.
I
Hey, when
know he
was
took
his
20.
injury? When did he get hurt?
I know he took.
Can you tell me?
Hold on for a second. I know he took 28 shots. I'm
Against the
just saying for
Clippers.
you, if he if you if he if yeah if he shoots 8 for 28 from the field, are those numbers good to you?
No, that's horrible.
And I'm
And he
talking to
wasn't
Kwame.
injured. You can't say he was injured. This was against the Suns.
Is Kwame there? Or did he leave? Did he leave, Reg?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm saying like this. He's shooting at
No,
least 45%. He's shooting
Kwame,
45%.
hold on.
No, he is.
Let me
Answer the
explain.
question.
No.
Stop.
Hold
Stop.
on, because I
Answer the
got some
question.
numbers. Hold on, Ty. I got some numbers real quick. So I looked up the average field goal percentage by a point guard in the NBA this year, folks. It's 44.5%. So right now, Luka is at 45.8. So he's just slightly above average for his position, shooting the basketball from the field. From the 3-point line, the average 3-point percentage for a point guard in the NBA this year is 36%, 36.1. Luka is at 32%. So he's a below average 3-point shooter for a point guard in the NBA, and he's right around average. He's 1% higher than the average point guard in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. So he's an average shooter from the field, right? Slightly above average from the field, and then he's below average from the 3-point line. So this is why when people ask you like, what does he do well? This is the stuff that we're talking about, because if you just look at the numbers on face value, you can be fooled by those numbers. But the percentages are not,
Yeah,
they're
but
not that great.
Reggie, you also got to throw in there though that he leads the league in free throw and 3 pointers attempt in the attempts.
Turnovers, free throws, field goal
Didn't you throw that?
attempts. Yeah, all that.
Right, because he shoots more than the average. He shoots more three pointers than anybody else in the league.
Yeah.
And he's a below average 3-point shooter. That's crazy.
Matter of fact, let me look up.
You
Give me
know,
1 second. Let me look up average free throw. Yeah. So from the free throw line for a point guard, the average is 81.8%, and Luka this season is at 80.7. So he's actually below average at free throw shooting if we're comparing him to point guards in the NBA. But I digress, folks. I digress. I'll let y'all have it.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. And the thing with me
about
is when
what you're
they
saying,
defend
okay?
Luka,
Because he's
they always go
valid.
to what? They
It's
always go to
valid.
what? He averages 35. He's a great scorer. You think so? Kwame,
Yeah,
let
because
me
they
ask you
only
a
look at
question.
the.
Yeah, that's true.
When you look at Luka Doncic, I don't know if you've watched the game. I don't know if he watches the game, but do you watch the game and think
Mhm.
Luka scores the ball well? You do. So the foul baiting, the not able to move on a string,
Well, like he does it
can't
very
jump
well,
higher than
like
like two
in the first
inches.
quarter. He doesn't do it like in the clutch time. That's true. Like I wish he does it more in clutch.
But
But yeah,
you want to
like in
know
the
why
first
he
half,
does it in
yeah,
the
this
first
dude
quarter?
is like lights out,
I'll tell you why
lights
he
out.
does that. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because no one else is getting the ball. So his stats and his scoring is going to be over
Right.
glorified because no one else can get the ball. So that's like if
This
we're at the
well,
court. Let's
right.
say we at LA Fitness and I'm scoring 20 points and
Mm,
nobody else touched the ball. Does that mean I'm a good scorer? No, that
mm.
just means I'm the only one that scored. That's what Luca does. He's the only one that scores because he
Yeah,
takes
but there's been
everyone
a
out
lot of
of the
games
game.
where mhm. There's been a lot of games where like Reeves has scored above 28 points, okay, and also James has scored like in double figures or like in really efficiently, okay, and Luca has been putting up these numbers, okay. So
And the majority
I
of
don't
those
think that's a
games you're
valid
talking about
point.
are under 500 teams, though. You're talking about teams against the Jazz. You're talking about the Pelicans. You're talking about the Clippers, right? You're talking about under 500 non championship contending teams. We've done that with. You're right. But against above 500 championship contending teams, that doesn't happen. Austin Reeves' numbers go down. LeBron James can't get the shots he's used to taking because what? Luka Doncic is taking almost 30 shots a game. That's a lot of shots. Maybe he was making 20 of them or 22 of them. Sometimes he's barely making
Luca
14.
doesn't take 30 shots
Sometimes
a
he's
game.
making
That's
10
not true.
and he's got 12 free throws. So again, this scoring you bring up isn't efficient. What do you mean? He had an 8 for 25 game. That's 5 away from 30. What are you talking about? Do you watch the game?
I'm
Do you
saying
know what
he
we're
doesn't
talking
take
about
30
at
shots a
all?
game.
I thought he had 20. I thought it was 20. Look at the thing.
It was
What did I
28
say?
and
You know,
8.
you talk about just night.
I
That's
believe it was 8
going
for
kind of in and
25,
out.
if
So
I
Just
I'm
think
remember
not.
if
correctly.
LeBron James just just think if LeBron James would get a whistle like if he would have got a whistle like Luka or either Austin last night, he probably would have scored about 45 because all he shot was 5 free throws
Yep.
last
Yeah,
night.
you're right about that. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
That's the
50.
crazy part that your superstar on the team.
You're right about that.
But see, you don't see a problem with that
Yeah, you're
when
right.
you got
Yeah.
Austin and Reeves averaging 10. They averaging like 10 free throws, and then you got King James. All he's shooting is like five free throws, and he still scored 36. See, if Luca was
See,
scoring the
LeBron,
ball
look,
like
what he likes to
LeBron
do is
scoring the
like turn
ball,
the game
I don't think.
around. LeBron likes to turn the game around with like with this like getting in people's heads. Like he's a troll. Okay, really, LeBron is a troll. He likes to get in people's
Huh?
heads and
Well,
stuff
you
like
don't
that.
know
You see,
LeBron.
that's how he flops. He flops like that. Okay,
Okay. Okay,
yeah,
give me
he
one
do. He
second.
do.
Give me 1 second, fellas. Give me 1 second, fellas. Shout out to the big dog with the $2 super chat.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says, "Hey, Reg, show the Luka injury." Okay, give me 1 second. Like I said, Kwame,
See,
I
why
don't
you
know
keep on muting me, man? Why you keep on muting me?
because I need to.
Because it's not cool. It's not cool, bro.
Okay.
It's all right. I like you. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, so what you want? What you trying to do?
Hey, Kwame, who's your GOAT? Or who's the GOAT in
Michael Jordan.
basketball?
Of course.
Okay, so
Michael
which
No,
era
he's
of
Jordan.
not.
basketball? Can I ask
Of
can I
course.
ask
Nope.
how old you are?
Wrong.
Can I,
I'm 45.
you ain't no 25.
Damn. Man, you sound
45.
36.
You said, oh yeah, okay. What you think about Kobe's game?
Kobe is the copy of Michael Jordan. He is not as good as
So do
him,
you think?
but but I think he has a
How old?
better mentality than LeBron James.
Well, so where do you fit Luca in with all that? We got Kobe, Mike, LeBron, and then where does Luca fit in
Luka
there? Is he fit?
Luka is definitely a top 20 player of all time. He
What?
could get
But he hasn't
he
won
could
it.
Are you
get higher.
insane?
But
He could
but
get higher.
Are
But
you high?
Kwame,
He could get higher.
Are you
But I'm just saying
No, no,
how
no,
could
no,
you put
no.
Luca
The
in any
guy,
of those?
look at
How
his
could
top
you
career.
put
20
him
He's
and
in that?
never won?
26.
Top
Hold
20
on.
and has never
We
won
having
a
a
ring?
conversation. Hold
Charles
on.
Barkley didn't
Hold
win
on.
either. I
That's
think
what
he's a high player.
so Kwame, how could you put Luca in the top 20 if he don't have no type of awards or anything?
Did Charles Barkley, Karl Malone have any awards?
We're talking about Luca. They
I'm
both
just
got
saying. I'm just saying.
MVPs.
Well, I'm just saying,
Carmelo is
like,
like
top 20.
he's in it. Carmelo is in the top five in all time scoring.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm
You said
saying, like,
Charles.
Luca is going to be up there. He's going to be up there, man.
Do
He
you
You
is.
think
said
Like,
Luca
going.
is even
if
Okay,
he's
you
close to
healthy,
said
the
going. You
level of
said
Karl
going.
Malone?
he's close to the level of Carmelo. I think he's better than Carmelo.
You're
This
insane.
major?
You're insane. Like this isn't even about you being wrong. You're insane. Top 20.
That's not
Name
insane.
tell me 20 players right now all time you know Luca's better than. All time. I got to hear this. I got to.
I just need to ask. I need to
Who's
ask one
better?
quick question
Who's better than
before
him?
he Euro stepped that.
Okay, okay,
Before
it goes right
before you
here.
Euro
Michael
stepped out, bro.
Jordan. Yeah, okay, I'll give you the list. Michael Jordan. Okay,
Wait.
then it's going to
No,
be. It's going to
not
probably
better.
be
Who do you think Luca's better than?
who I think he's better than. I think
I
he's
want
better
I want
than. He's better than. Yeah, Carmelo. He's definitely better than. He's better
okay.
than. He's better than John Stockton. He's better than.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
I'm
Let's
better
telling
wrap
than
it
you,
up.
there's a
Luka.
lot of players he's better than. But I don't know how, like, his career's going to end. I don't know because he's still going. He's 26. I
What
have no
has
idea.
he
I got a
done that's
question,
made
bro.
him top 20 all time? I'm
Hey,
Who's
confused.
your
but see,
favorite
hey,
No
team?
I'm
finals, no
saying he will
MVP.
be there
No, you said
because of
right
his
now.
point.
You
His
just said a
points.
second
I
ago,
think he's
right
going to
now
have a
he's top 20.
30,000 point career. That's what I'm thinking.
Does that mean he's a
He's going to have a
great NBA
30,000 point.
player? How does that make
Yes,
him
because
great?
you know how many people
No,
have
that means he's
30,000
a good
points?
scorer.
It's not many.
No, that means he's a good scorer. We don't talk about Karl Malone and say he's great. We don't talk about Charles Barkley and say he's great. We don't talk about those guys. And that's the level that Luka's at. You're talking about guys who never won. We're talking about winners. You compare
Yeah, and you
Kobe and
saying that
Mike.
he ain't going to win? Are you saying ain't going to win?
No.
Okay.
No, because he had a chance and he sold. And people like you blamed Kyrie, you blamed everybody on the Mavericks, but you didn't blame Luca. No one wants to blame him. Why?
Luka,
He's
okay,
not
Luka
perfect.
averaged 30 points. 30 points in
Oh
that
my,
game, in
I
that
don't,
series.
but
He averaged 30
listen,
points. He had not.
listen, please,
I
please
listen,
stop.
fellas.
Please.
I can't keep doing this, man. Respectfully.
I'm
yeah,
done,
me too.
man.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not listening, bro.
this is not
Their
going
turn.
anywhere. So
Right.
listen, fellas, good call, man. But yeah, I got to get up out of here, man. Y'all boys got any
Yeah,
final
me too.
thoughts, man?
Nah, I'm done. He don't know what he's talking about.
I absolutely know what I'm talking about. Okay, you guys just ran out of time. That's all. Okay, that's fine.
No,
Right.
no.
But
All
Reg,
right, bro.
earlier you made a good point when you was talking about Luca being traded twice. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing that Kwame don't understand. If Luca is just so great and like you think that he is, why in the world would anybody trade? I mean, you never heard anybody talk about trading LeBron, or you never really hear any franchise talk about really trading their franchise player. And I thought that was a good point that
Well, I
Reg
just look
made
like this:
earlier.
the Dallas Mavericks,
Hold
the
on,
Dallas
hold on,
Mavericks,
hold
Hold
on,
on, let him
suck,
finish. Let him
hold on,
finish.
and the
hold on,
Let him
hold
Lakers
on.
finish. Let him
are
That was
finish.
tied
hold on.
for like
Hold on a
the
second.
2 seed.
Hold on a second, Kwame. Hold on a
So,
second, Kwame.
yeah, well,
But
you
that
know
was a
that.
good that was a good point that Reg was making about how most superstars when they want out, like Kevin Durant or like when AD wanted out, you know, when they force their way out. That's normally what happens with a superstar. But when you have a superstar that you're investing in, they normally don't trade them. But I just think that
That's
that's
true.
just the
You're right about that.
problem.
But you know why I think you know why I
But
think
I
he was
think
traded though.
no,
You know
but
why I think he was
I
traded?
think that's the problem, that's a part of it that you just overlooking. If Luca is just
You know
so
why I think he
great,
was traded though?
go
Because
ahead,
he
Kwame.
they didn't like him. They didn't like him.
Hey, can we
Why?
ask you a
That's why
question?
they
Let's
didn't
just
like him.
ask him a question. Hold
Why?
on. Let me ask you a question. If it was Kyrie's fault, you said it earlier, it was Kyrie's fault they lost. How come Kyrie's not
I
traded?
gotta go, Ty. I can't keep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I'm
He
sorry.
not
Yeah, I
making
catch you.
sense. I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just trying. Yeah, it ain't gonna get. But I was
yeah.
just trying to make your point, my brother. I appreciate the time, though, man. I'll catch you
I'm
on the
out,
next
man.
one.
Peace out, Reggie.
All right, Ty Fly. All
All
right,
right.
Ty. All right,
All right.
fellas. Yeah. Okay.
All
Peace
right,
out,
bro.
bro.
All
All right,
right,
bro.
pussy. All right, bitch.
All right, bro.
The 96 Sonics.
The fuck off the show, man.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right?
gave
Reggie
it
fucked
all
one of my
for
niggas' bitches, right?
fantasy.
The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches,
Is
right?
anybody gonna
And that's what he
let
fucking
me?
did. He fucking disrespected the
If
bitch.
I go tonight, I doubt the world will change. I just pray they don't forget my name.
Well, folks, like I said, that's really gonna do it, folks, for today's show, man. I'm sorry, folks. I can't deal with Kwame anymore, man. That's just too much, man. You know. So, respectfully, man, we got to go ahead and just wrap it up on this one, man. I got some NFL to go watch, folks. I'm trying to end my night on a good note. But shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Shout out to the big dog. Shout out to Chairman Mo for hitting that super chat. Shout out to JJ. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Rojax1. Shout out to Mike298, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to DM Cuts, A Hall, CPA Joe. Folks, we got to get these likes up, folks. We got to get these likes up. I need everybody to take a quick second, if you haven't already, and drop a like on the video. I will catch you guys on the next one, folks. This was another installment of The Locker Room, man. Y'all be safe. Peace.
What's up, nephew? Man, why you let that old tootsie little punk boy get to you like that, man? Then look, let me just get straight to the point, because you like me, and I'm ain't it was no hidden secret. I done did it on my stream too. The boy is a punk, man. He's an arrogant little sissy. He's a two-way player, bro. The boy is gay. Seriously, he's that little fuck boy.